Welcome back to D20 Tactics. On this channel I play Dungeons & Dragons with my friends, and we explore combat scenarios and play out the tactics used to defeat monsters quickly and safely, giving you more time to get back to role-playing. I'm your host and Dungeon Master, Saracen Zero, and today I'm joined by AzureWolf, BlindOracle, LongFish, and Drak Th'n Bolak. Together we'll run through typical battles that adventurers might see playing Dungeons & Dragons. Whether you're a new player trying to gain experience and level up your game, a seasoned fighter looking to learn some new tricks and maintain your edge, or a dungeon master who wants to get the most challenge out of your monsters, join us as we slice and dice our way through Monsters and Mayhem and evaluate the tactics that decide who makes it onto the boss fight and who's going to be reaching for a fresh character sheet. In this series, the players are controlling the characters straight out of the starter set.
I'm AzureWolf and I am playing the Wizard.
BlindOracle and I am playing the Rogue.
LongFish, I'm playing the Cleric.
I'm Drak, I'm playing the Fighter.
At level 3, our daring adventurers are facing off against the L3E1 Snakefolk in their hidden lair. They'll have to face 6 encounters all based on this theme before they get to a long rest and level up to level 4. This is the third dungeon in the starter set series, so if you missed the start, you can find a link to it in the description below. Let's review what the players have at the start of the dungeon.
I am playing the Wizard. I have 3 levels in Wizard, and for my prepared spells for today, I have Mage Armor, Magic Missiles, Shield, I have Enlarge Reduce, Scorching Ray, Shatter, and I have a magic item that lets me use Gust of Wind.
I'm playing the Rogue, who is now officially also a Thief. I took the subclass last level. No spells to speak of, but there are a couple of things in my inventory that will be useful. Things like ball bearings, caltrops, hunting traps, acid vials.
I'm playing the level 3 Cleric. I have Aid, Bless, Cure Wounds, Guiding Bolt, Healing Word, Inflict Wounds, Vessel Restoration, Spiritual Weapon, and Warding Bond prepared.
I'm playing a 3rd level Fighter with the Noble background. I'm sitting on top of a Great Axe, Pike, a Maul, and some Javelins for range. The features I have at my disposal are Second Wind, Defensive Fighting Style, Action Surge, and Improved Critical. My gear is Healing Potion, a Greater Healing Potion, and I got a fancy Ring of Jumping.
All the encounters use monsters straight out of the monster manual, with no modifications or adjustments. Encounters are based on the challenge ratings from that book. I'll control the monsters and do my best to put as many adventurers in the ground as possible. As we go, we'll talk about the choices we made, why they fit the characters that the players are using, and what mistakes we made along the way. Grab your dice, draw your sword, and let's jump into combat. Wizard, do you got any spells you want to use?
Yes, I do. I would like to start with Mage Armor being used before we started the encounter.
Alright, Cleric, you got any spells that you're going to cast before we get started?
No.
You're not casting Aid?
Should I do it at the start, or should I do it when someone goes down?
Takes for 8 hours.
Yeah, I'll do it now. The target of my Aid are the Fighter, the Rogue, and the Wizard.
What do you got in hand?
Warhammer and Shield.
AzureWolf, what do you got in hand?
I have Focus.
BlindOracle, what do you got?
The short bow.
Drak, what weapon are you starting off equipped with?
What's the height that they're standing on?
This is 10 feet up.
Can I hold my pike in my right hand and javelin in my left?
Monsters. Let's take a look at our monsters. For the first encounter, you're going up against a giant constrictor snake, a L3E1 or a Snakefolk, and 2 guards that are mesmerized by the Snakefolk. Snakefolk are known for their ability to charm and mentally control other people, so you have no doubt that's what they're doing here. The Snakefolk also has a scimitar and short bow. They are resistant to magic. Constrictor snakes have the ability to constrict you, as one might imagine. This terrain is fairly straightforward. The yellow is difficult terrain, so most of it is foliage. If you wind up going through the foliage, it's going to take 2 squares of movement to do that. There's a little bush right here. Black squares are impassable, so you cannot pass through the tree trunks, so watch out for those.
Does the foliage provide concealment?
The foliage does provide concealment, yes.
10-foot ridge?
Yeah, it's a ridge. This part is 10 foot, this part is 5 feet, so that does not provide concealment. That is terrain and effects. Tactics. Knowing what you're going up against, do you guys have any things that you're thinking about for tactics that you want to use?
I want to use this tree trunk and that tree trunk.
Honestly, this is going to be one of those we need to find a spot where we could find a little bit of cover.
Yes, so you can get full cover from the guards behind the trunks, and down this full corridor, down at the south end. But you're going to get trapped in there by a giant constrictor snake, so we probably just want to focus fire, if I'm guessing.
Knowing there's a magic caster in the mix, I say that should be priority 1, right?
Yep.
Yeah, kill the caster first. Always a good strategy.
Yeah, that bottom left or one of those 2 rows there looks like a decent spot for the squishies to kind of hide out.
All right, let's go ahead and do that. Roll initiative. Anybody get higher than a 20? Anybody get between a 20 and a 15?
19 for the rogue.
15 to 10. I have a 12.
11 for the wizard.
Who has between a 10 and a 5?
I got a 9 on the owl.
Oh, I do. I got an 8.
3.
Ooh, we some speedy people.
BlindOracle, you're up.
Okay. Let's go ahead and start sneaking along the top here, east towards the entrance. Excellent. I would like to take the hide action. 24 to hide. And can I see the caster from here or no?
They will have cover.
Yeah, that's fine. I have advantage. Okay. Dice plus 5 to hit the caster. Does a 20 hit?
20 will hit.
17 points of damage.
Guard number 1. Yeah, you're out in the open, so we're just going to hop down there and can't stab you this turn. And then guard number 2, try to punish you for moving out there. Constrictor snakes, I can go 30, so I'm going to only be able to go... Wow, this guy's hard to maneuver. Snakefolk is going to go to there, and then use an action to hide. So she gets a 13. AzureWolf.
Trying to see if I move east of the fighter 1 space, if I could hit it, it would have a little bit of cover issue, right? The caster.
A lot of cover issue, but yeah.
So you miss the shots you don't take. That is a 14.
14 will not do it with the cover.
Roger that, and let's get behind these guys.
Ow.
Let's distract the snake, I guess, for the fighter.
To help the fighter get an advantage on their attack against the snake, and then move 6 back.
Yes.
Drak.
Yeah, alright. I'll bite. Can you move me up to within 10 of the snake? With advantage, is that correct?
Yes.
Nat 20?
Nat 20 will probably hit, yeah.
16. Back me up to that priest, please.
Alright, Constrictor Snake has the ability to bite at 10 feet. You want to move back?
No. I'm good, man. I'll hold my ground.
LongFish, what do you got?
Move me underneath the first guard. Actually, I'm gonna cast Inflict Wounds on him. 18.
18 will hit.
13 points of damage total.
13 points of damage is lethal to a guard. BlindOracle.
13 points of damage is lethal to a guard.
Don't forget you have cunning action now, right?
Yeah, we could mess about with that some. I was going to start throwing ball bearings and caltrops around, but friendlies are now next to me, so that's a little harder. We can, however, make it so this guard does not want to move around, or if they fail this, they can't move away. Cunning action, bear trap in the guard square. I guess my best course of action at this point, honestly, is to drop the bow, pull out the short sword, and try and stab the guard. Dice plus 5 to hit. 21.
21, that'll hit.
For 9 points of damage.
Anything else on your turn? You got movement. I don't know if you want to use it or not.
No, I'm not going to use it because I'll just get stabbed.
Well, you're going to get stabbed anyway, because there's a guard right next to you. He gets a 14 to hit you.
With the new AC, that will miss.
That is my guard. I do not want to move anywhere. Constrictor Snake is going to... You can go over the top of that guard. Yeah, we'll go after you there. I get a 10 to hit you.
Okay.
Snakefolk. Let's shoot that fighter. Get out from behind cover. With a short bow, I'm going to get a 22 to hit you.
That'll do it.
6 points of piercing damage to the fighter. And they have poison damage, so let's roll that. 10 points of poison damage. Then I can move 1 more square. AzureWolf.
Move up to get 60 feet from that caster, and I'm firing a ray of frost downrange. That is a nat 20. 13 points of frost damage. Minus 10 movement also.
You want to move back?
Yes.
Ow.
Second verse, same as the first. Move in, aggravate the snake for the fighter, and get the heck out of range.
Sounds good. Drak.
Alright, so we're going to start off with a second wind. That's going to be 8. Still looking hurt. I like this. Me and this owl are going to be friends for a while. Attack the snake. 19 is a crit because I got improved critical. 15 damage to the constrictor snake.
You want to move?
Yeah, I kind of do. It looks to me like I wouldn't incur if I got up and behind. Right there. You got it.
LongFish.
Redraw my Warhammer, and I'm going to hit the guard. 24 to hit
24 hits.
for 8 points of damage total.
That's lethal. After the LongFish is the BlindOracle.
The snake is threatening me currently, yes?
It is, yes. It can bite at 10 feet.
Bonus action disengage. Let's go east.
That was west.
That's actually the right play, is to go west and try and shoot him. But he's going to have cover from the snake, probably.
You go there, which you can definitely make. You want to do that one instead?
No, because then the snake's just going to chase me down, and it can do so without provoking an attack of opportunity from anybody. Let's just go ahead and put me in the foliage, and I'll take a hide action. 14.
Constrictor snake, if I go there, I'm not going to get anybody. Okay, so of the two of you, the fighter is easier to hit, so I can move. So I want to get closer to the caster. I could do more damage with the constrict. Let's try that. Going after the fighter. I get a 10. Snakefolk. I'm going to cast Suggestion on the fighter. I'm going to suggest that you join my team for the next 8 hours. Go ahead and make a wisdom save.
Got an 18 on the save, though. Well, on the die. That makes it a 19 on the save.
Yeah, that's not going to work then. And then I'm going to move AzureWolf.
Time to take a shot at that thing.
The Constrictor snake.
Caster.
The caster, okay. How you want to do this? You could stand here.
Yep, I'm thinking that's where I'm going to have to be. That's an 18.
Come on, yeah.
7 frost. I'm trying to get as far away from that thing as possible.
Plus 15 feet. Owl.
Owl, same thing. Run in for the fighter.
And then blitz backward.
Yes.
You probably want 30 from there.
I can fly up, right?
Yeah, we could do 30 vertical.
Yeah, 30's fine. As long as we're out of that thing's reach.
That was the owl. Drak.
I think if I move over to the square 2 down from the green rogue, I should be able to block the constrictor snake from going after the wizard, if I'm not mistaken.
It would be able to squeeze around you or move through the difficult terrain, but you would slow the pursuit of the wizard, yes. One point you might wish to consider, if you move here, you wouldn't limit its mobility, but you would get the attack of opportunity as it goes to leave.
That's smart. Yeah, I'll take that up. On my way there, I'll go ahead and drop my pike and pull a maul, and I'll try and smash it with a maul. I got the advantage again, right?
Correct.
I love this owl. It's a crit, so... I got a 19 on the die.
Come on, man.
I don't know what to tell you, man. Yeah, I got an owl of doom. 19 damage to the giant constrictor snake.
After the Drak comes the LongFish.
I will take the spot where the fighter was going to go to. So move me to the west. Yeah, I'll hit the snake. That's a 14
That'll do it.
for a total of 7 damage.
After that is a BlindOracle.
The caster has no cover from me right now, correct?
That looks correct.
Yeah, I'm just going to shoot him. Dice plus 5 with advantage for hiding. That's a crit.
Yeah.
You guys are literally killing me.
This is payback for so many encounters.
Yeah, those skeletons were rough.
You got damage for us?
Yeah, I'm working on it right now.
He's got a lot of dice to roll.
I do, actually. 26.
26 points of damage. Okay. Well, it had 3 hit points left, so it's dead.
Bonus action hide. It's an 18.
A constrictor snake, it's going to go for the easier target, which we're going to try to constrict the fighter. I'm going to get a 15 to hit you.
No, not today.
AzureWolf.
Alright, let's move back in range and shoot the big snake.
You're still within range out there.
That worked for me then. 16,
16 will hit.
7 points of frost, and 10 movement bonus.
It is gone. Congratulations on defeating the first encounter. Anything you guys want to do at the end of the encounter? This is not a short rest period, but if there's something you want to do, let me know.
Loot.
You could pick up a spear, a shield, some armor that's worse than yours, a short bow with some short bow arrows.
Ooh, yes.
We'll say 15 arrows left.
Does the Yuan-Ti Pure Blood have any, poison arrows? Because he shot us with one.
Just the ones that they use to shoot at you. That's right.
I think they spit on their arrows.
I would like to recover the hunting trap.
Absolutely. Yeah. Run over there. Anything else before we move on to the next encounter?
Just in case it needs to be said, I recollect my pike from the floor.
1 encounter down, 5 more to go before the long rest. Thank you for stopping by, and I hope you'll join us next week as the adventure continues. I'm Saracen Zero, and I'll see you next time.